Hi, good afternoon, guys, and thanks for joining me this afternoon. Bola Tinubu has decided to twist the narrative. He gathered a whole lot of guests last night and decided to lie to them. I don't know whether he was doing it as a joke or, he was doing it to wipe shame off his face. He said he didn't fall during the democracy celebration at Eagle Square, that he was doing dobale, he was, dancing for the celebration of democracy. Now he's trying to say we don't have eyes or we didn't see clearly that he was dancing. Now, something that the whole world witnessed, and people even had to send in condolences. Atiku did, even though he subtly jabbed him in that condolence. Peter Obi did, that even earned him serious dragging from obedience, where he said he should not be mocked, that anybody can make mistake, anybody can fall, and nobody should lose his humanity because they are of different ideologies in politics and all of that. And obedience, his comment section was a mess because many obedience went there to drag him and tell him that this man who is falling the country, this man who is falling the poor, who is falling the naira and everything, deserves to fall, and nobody should, condone with him and all of that. But Tinubu is saying he didn't fall. He said he was dancing buga. And now, he always bring the people that always lie down to him to lick his shoes. So definitely they will be clapping and shouting as he's talking. We don't take anything serious in this country. We don't take anything serious. I'm going to be showing you a video of where he said that. But before I do that, let me quickly show you this video of Sheikh Husani. Sheikh Husani spoke truth to power. I love his speech. I love what he said yesterday. He spoke it in the front of Tinubu there. Tinubu was there. And he spoke truth to him. The national anthem, pledge, and all of that does not unite a nation. I'm going to be showing you what he said. But if you look closely, you can see how they are enjoying themselves. Look at the banquet, look at wine, look at everything. While Nigerians suffer hardship, suffer penury, suffer pain. It's just obvious that these people are heartless and without conscience. Now, let me show you what Sheikh Usani said, and when we'll come back, we'll continue. Please watch.
A day like this will not be complete without appreciating the role played by the likes of Colonel Abubakar Dangiwa Umar, the likes of Chief Abraham Adesanya, Alani Akao Boshoru, and the likes of Fred Eno. Mr. President, even though the governor of Kaduna State removed me from the seat, I will always remember that he was one of those who stood for us when we were in prison. He was among those who kept the torch of freedom alive while many of us languished in the cell. Mr. President, I would like to draw your attention to this fact and this truth. The national anthem cannot unite a nation. A national pledge cannot unite a nation. A constitution cannot unite a nation. A nation is united by the ideals of freedom. A nation is united by equity and by justice. Many younger generations of today have not and couldn't know the sacrifice we have made to restore democracy to this country. It is important that we bring to attention to those who were not here in those days of the struggle. This democracy was not a gift given to us by the military. It was not a lottery that we won. It was a product of struggle and sacrifice. There were people who were forced into exile, like the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, and the likes of Wole Soyinka. There were people who were sent to prison, like us. We're supposed to spend the first 15 years of our life in prison, but by the magnanimity of God, we were out. There were many who were dead. This democracy was a product of struggle. The Academic Staff Union of Nigeria made sacrifices. Nigerian media made sacrifices. The Nupeng, headed by the like of Frank Kokori, made sacrifices. The National Association of Nigerian Students made sacrifices. This democracy was a product of that struggle, was a product of that commitment, and was a product of that determination. Mr. President, you have a duty to succeed. If you succeed, you will share your glory because you came from the trenches, you came from that struggle, you come from that period of struggle. Mr. President, if you fail, they will say that those of you who fought for democracy have nothing new to offer to Nigeria. We will pray for you, and we believe that the reforms which you have taken, there is no doubt about it, you too have recognized the untold hardship and the suffering it has inflicted on millions of people. But we are expecting that at the end of the day, it will bear fruit, and people will rejoice and say that the sacrifices that they have made, the consequences of that reforms, was something that was worth all this trouble. Mr. President, thank you for the honor and the privilege, and do something about the Nigerian prisons, because they were the ones who hosted us in those days and in those dark days of the struggle. And in the last call, Mr. President, there are some people who are still in detention as a result of the NSAS protest. They were young people who were protesting for justice, for freedom, and for democracy. Any young protester in Nigeria today learned from you, because you were the father of protest in Nigeria. Do something about it. Give them the freedom. You taught us, you funded us to stand up and fight, so they are your children and your grandchildren. Give them the pardon. Thank you, and God bless.
Welcome back, guys. I guess you saw it. Now, that was a very powerful speech from Shehu Sani. He spoke truth to power. If you like, change the national anthem, it does nothing. Change the pledge, change the constitution, it does not unite a nation. What unites a nation is equity, fairness, and justice. Not national anthem, not pledge, not constitution. And I also loved how he chipped in the issue of the NSAS protesters who are languishing in jail. Something drastic, immediate should be done about them because they were protesting for their freedom. If we truly say we are practicing democracy, that's why Peter Obi asked a question yesterday on TV. He said, are we really practicing democracy in its true form? If we really will say we do, then those people have nothing to be doing in prison. Now, having said that, let me show you where TINUBU told his guests that he was dancing and they were applauding him. And when we come back, we'll wrap up. Please watch.
Early this morning, I had a swagger, and it's on the social media. They are confused whether I was doing Buga or doing Babanriga. But it is a day to celebrate democracy while doing the ballet for the day. I'm a traditionally Yoruba boy.
Alright, welcome back, guys. I guess you saw it. Like I said, we are not serious people in this country. We don't take things seriously. And our leaders know that we, the citizens, are very docile. So they can do whatever they want to do and get away with it. Look at how they are enjoying themselves, laughing, enjoying, doing all sorts of things. While many Nigerians are hungry. Many Nigerians don't even have where to sleep. Many Nigerians cannot access healthcare. But these guys are enjoying themselves. Look at the banquet. If they tell you how much they budgeted for what they are doing there now, you will open your mouth in shock because it will run into billions of naira. But Nigerians should keep suffering and smiling. Nigerians are only complainants on social media. They cannot do past like that. I've always said it that no country is as patient as Nigeria and Nigerians. No country will tolerate half of what Nigerians are tolerating from their leaders. But here we are, do anything, and he disgraced himself yesterday, and then it's coming out now to tell us, oh, there's no this thing, there's no. He was dancing for democracy. He was doing dobale as a Yoruba boy, buga, this and this and this. Everything is taken for a joke in this country when we have serious issues at hand. Serious issues that are ravaging the country. Insecurity. Look at yesterday, we were celebrating democracy while in Bokos, people were being slaughtered like fowls. Bokos in Plateau State. Go to the far north. Many of these things are not reported because they have tamed the media. They have put the media in their pocket. So it's what they want the media to report. The media will report. But we are celebrating democracy. And look at them feasting, enjoying a banquet, while Nigerians are being slaughtered in their homes on hungry stomachs. It's a pity. I just said, let me show you guys. Thanks for watching, and God bless you.